Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where he'll set up here. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone,
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Brown. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Malik Harrison, they're on the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Hey, ram.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On play action, here's Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Kevontae Turpin. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
9-yard line.
Ray. Set. Ready.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Hey, go lion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Pickup of 14 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
You let this go deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen's Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Set. Hey, Catholic. Grenading. Grenade. 5-9. Grenade.
Herbert gonna throw on this first play. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Second and 11.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big gain for Arizona. 55 yards on the game.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. Grenade. Hey, go line. Set. Grenade. Hey, ram. Black 80. Ready.
He'll step up and run this. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the ground, it's Brown.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Punt team headed out for the Rams.
Formation.
Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 45 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On first down, Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
59.
Throwing, Herbert. That is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now a play fake. Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Hey, easy. We're going orange. Set. Kappa. 5-9. Ready.
Now it's Herbert.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This returnable with Palmer. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On first down, it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
180, 180.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Left side, that open man is nuts. And he's out of bounds. It would be a first down, however. There is a flag down. It looks like it is on the offense. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Pretty palmy. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Austin McNamara now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. To return, it is Turpin. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Set, go.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11.
Set. Black 80. Black.
To throw, it's Herbert. This one is caught by Turpin. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Here's Daniel Whelan now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
He's across midfield, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Again, Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job. His catch there separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On third down, it's Hurts. That one complete to Pierce. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 20.
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. A short kick. Down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Pick up with 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey, 73, 73. Trimmer.
They'll go with him again. Looking for a seed, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal.
Great. Set.
Brown is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 14, Cardinals 7. Joshua Carty.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Run.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Cardinals. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Will Reichard to
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's second and 10. Hurts now. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Rams first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's a gain of 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Now Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the quarterback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On play action, here's Hurts. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
First and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Rams. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a second and 9.
Let's go, let's go. Lion, ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Moving to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Just what the puncher's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On third down, here's Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Rams punting unit coming out as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 47-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
On second down, here's Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from an even 50 yards out. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Set. Grenade. 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 Go. Go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut the lead down to 4.
Cardinals 17.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
At some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back up to his own goal line. Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Now Hurts. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. They're all set to kick this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And what a return. He sets up the offense inside the red zone.
Take over first and 10 at the Rams 16-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. Gonna try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing now is Herbert. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
It is 3rd and long.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Cardinals extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Throwing right, it's taken in. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Open is Knox over the middle. And he will score! Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here's Hardy now, kicking away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Set. 380. You're out. 380. You're out. Hey, OP. Go.
On play action, it's Herbert. Aside, he's got the tight end, Disley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Set. 380. You're out.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Downfield for Njoku. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.